guys know, well, if you don't know, one of my goals was always to help people. I always help people. Um, right now, I'm in a place of uncertainty when it comes to things. A lot of people ask me questions, or I get premonitions on things that I can't really answer right now, especially when it comes to certain things. I've always been a U.S. citizen, so I don't know how it feels to be alienated sometimes, but I do know how it feels to be a prisoner in your own home. You know what I mean? And when I mean like your own homeland. So I call myself a local foreign sometimes. But I know a lot of people. What I'm feeling right now is that, everybody got like different things that they're going through, different obstacles, because I've undergone so much stuff and I didn't get the help and the resource or the refuge that I need being a U.S. citizen, being American, being a female, being a woman, things like that I don't know if those things are really real, but my purpose in life is always to help people. One of the things that I feel like we are experiencing is a lot of people get into certain situations because of like certain opportunities or how things look, or how things are pitched in scenario. You come to a certain place and then now something happens, and then like you can't get out of a certain place, whatever that is, whatever situation that is because you don't have the resources, you don't have the voice, or you don't have anybody familiar around you. First thing I could say is always be with somebody that or develop a rapport, like a relationship with somebody you do know, that you are comfortable with, and try to get those things situated. Like if you need an ID, try to get those things situated. If you need documentation, try to get those things situated. If you need a job, get those things situated. It's just, getting those things together. A lot of the times when we talk about pain and suffering, it always comes from poverty. So, a lot of depression, paranoia, all that stuff comes from poverty, losing things, finding yourself in certain situations. That stuff come from not having. You just always want to have things, have your own stuff, chill, even if you have like a cushion, chill for a minute, but make sure you get your stuff right. Make sure you always pay things back. What else? Make sure you're always helping. Because sometimes you don't got it, but you can help in different ways. But yeah, like even if you get something, to get you to that next level, when you get to that next level, you feel better because when you got that certain thing to get you to the next level, you did what you were supposed to do. Always keep the end of your bargain. If somebody said they're gonna help you out, whether it's with shelter, what is money, what is loans, whatever it is, always make sure you come through on that, because then like you start to feel better. You feel down when you can't repay something back. You feel down, or you feel you hide, you don't want to face things, or you you gotta lay back until you do get things. Always make sure you try to bite off what you can chew. What else? What else? You feel. I just know you feel better when things are like better, when you take steps on like repairing your life, even if it's fucked up. Even if it's fucked up, the most fucked up shit, you could come back from it. It takes time, but you gotta start. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, make sure you find somebody that you're comfortable with, somebody you want to talk to, somebody that could listen. Even if you listen, you get like some motivation, some inspiration. Whatever it is, you get prayer. Whatever it is, you find comfort in that. You take your next step. Sometimes it's just prayer. Sometimes it's just saying it. Sometimes it's writing it down. Whatever step you need to take to get you to that first level, then you start to feel better going to the next level. You know what I mean? If you need somebody to take you there, wherever it is, a job interview, with school, whether it's documentation, whether it's, even as far as like turning yourself in. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy, but if you got somebody that know you're there, you feel better. If somebody just take you, that shit is gonna scare you. You know what I mean? Just always make sure that you doing things in the. I'm being serious when I say that. Even when it comes to like hospitals, you know, even when now, what am I talking about? Like therapy and stuff like that. People be going through things. This is things that I can't like tell you, like truthfully, because when I was going through things, people will put. Forget, I'm not gonna say that, but you gotta make sure that you really have everything together, because it could change like everything. Make sure you got people you trust around you. But I don't even want to say that, but make sure that you doing the best that you can, because you don't want to get in a situation where, like, you know, it's other things. Sometimes, you know, you get in a situation where it's like exploitation. You know what I mean? Exploitation is when like you just, you know, just telling your problems, telling your soul, or you know, just doing all this other stuff. You know what I mean? For example, going on a show, or you know, being in a place, you know, where you feel like it's private, or you know, everything's supposed to be confidential, but then everybody knowing. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that makes you uncomfortable. Privacy is a big thing. You know, make sure, like, see, even things like that, fine print, stuff like that. Just all this stuff. It's so many things that, you know, I could touch on that we need healing from, or you know, just, you know, fairness on and things like that. What else? I don't know why I feel like in a rush to say this, but what else? Just gotta, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say that. I hope everybody having a great day. Yeah.